Hello everybody, happy Wednesday. This week we are going to start with some scripture that we've read before, but we're going to come at it from a different angle tonight. We're going to read Galatians 6, 1 through 4. I'm going to read it out of the Mirror translation. It says, "Brothers and sisters, if it seems that someone continues to anticipate their next failure, from your position in faith, restore such a person in a spirit of courtesy and grace, keeping your own attitude in check. A legalistic approach would want to suspiciously probe into problems. Taking the weight off someone's shoulder is fulfilling the law of Christ. Anyone who imagines to be someone they are not lives a lie. Now, without the pressure of pretense, you are free to give expression to your individual self and not some phony life you're trying to fake. Evaluate your own conduct in such a way that you do not need another's approval to confirm your joy." And the angle I want to come at from tonight is a lie we live in, the phony life that we're faking sometimes, in how strong we are or how independent we are. That we've gotten to this place, right? We've grown, we've gotten to the side of life where we love this scripture. We agree with it. We've had the heart change that says, yes, we want to ease the burden of others. We want to help restore people with grace and courtesy and love. We want to take the weight off their shoulders. But do we allow that to happen in return? Are we honest when we need help? Are we raising our hand when we're struggling? Are we honest about being lonely and needing some connection? Do we allow this to happen in reverse? You might be asking what the heck is going on with the title of this week. So I'm going to give you a little story. Last year in December, I got really, really sick. I was in my bed and I didn't feel like I could get out to get any medicine. I was sleeping all day. And so rather than telling literally anybody in my life that I was that sick, I decided I was just going to DoorDash some cold medicine. I couldn't get out of bed to go to the store. So instead of calling anybody, I just allowed a total stranger, paid 3 times as much for this cold medicine. And little did I know you had to get up and show your ID to get this dang medicine. And I'm not sure the medicine even did anything. So just the entire thing was flawed. But it was a really solid idea in my head. And on day 3, after not eating or drinking anything, I finally texted a friend of mine and said, "Hey, can you bring me some bananas and applesauce? I haven't ate anything in 3 days. I haven't drank anything. I could really use those 2 things." Of course, they came right over, and not only did they bring the 2 requested items, they also brought like 30 other things that were going to help me feel better, or at least they were going to comfort me a little bit, make me feel a little bit better. What I got in that moment was a love encounter. What I did in the beginning was ask a stranger to do something that somebody in my life was able to do in a different way. I think sometimes we want to get the thing that helps the symptom, and we want to do that by DoorDashing our own cold medicine instead of allowing a love encounter to happen. Instead of raising our hand saying, "Hey, I'm struggling right now and I could use somebody." When we do that, we allow a love encounter. Instead of raising our hand saying, "Hey, I could use some connection, that I'm sick right now. I need help." You can ask for help. It's okay to say you're sick. It's okay to say you're struggling. Along the way, don't forget this. There's never a point in life that you reach that you're like, well, you're never going to struggle again, or you never ask for help ever again. I think we get on these paths and we're doing so good and things are going so well that we're almost hesitant to raise our hand and say, "Hey, I'm struggling right now." There's no shame in that. I don't care how long things have been going well, or if this is a thing that kind of you have struggled with before that you feel like you shouldn't with now. No shame. It's okay to say, I need help. If you've been saying yes to Jesus, moving right along in life and doing well, you're feeling good about yourself, but now you're in a place where you're struggling or you're just having a moment, don't DoorDash your own cold medicine. Raise your hand and allow yourself to get a love encounter instead. I'll see you next week.